Hey there, Ventex here. Welcome back to another episode of Prognostic. Here we are on day 2, Tough Lesson. Are you sure everything is alright? I know that at night you are busy helping me and during the day you try to open new rooms in the house, but there is a limit to everything. Maybe your hallucinations with mirrors are just a reaction to a lack of sleep. Do me a favor and go to rest as soon as you finish this case. A local school teacher died of a heart attack right in the middle of the church. This case would not interest us if the headmistress of the same school had not died of a heart attack at the exact same hour. You want to know another coincidence? The headmistress corresponded with our old woman for the last several years. Autopsy has shown they were poisoned an hour before their death. Find out who did it. Our objective: send the killer's dossier. Mark where the killer was during the poisoning. It happened 1 hour before the murder. The perpetrator and the victims had to be in the same place. And send 2 of his feature by using the dowsing on 2 victims. So our victim, Mr. Aaron Kelly, a teacher in the public school, he died of a heart attack in front of his wife while they were attending church. We also have Miss Florence Barr, headmistress of the school. She experienced coronary symptoms while she was in the shoemaker's shop. Shoemaker called for help, but by the time the medic arrived, Miss Barr had already died. Our suspects: Mr. Tristan Knirk. In his homeland, Mr. Knirk worked as a doctor. When he arrived here, he managed to get a job only as a school janitor. He started a family in our town. Christian is a proud Irish, so he often has problems with the locals. His son attended our local school in Mr. Kelly's class, but stopped due to personal differences with other kids. I think that this is only part of the story and is worth taking a closer look. We also have Diana Kelly, Mr. Kelly's wife. She works as a science teacher at the same school. She is a daughter of an apothecary, so she may understand a thing or two about poisons. In addition, it was rumored that her husband was having an affair with the headmistress, so Diana had not only the opportunity, but also the motive. We have Spencer Brine. Unfortunately, he is my neighbor. He was expelled from the local school, a great achievement considering who continues to study here. Mr. Brine continued to hang out with old friends. He bragged to them that he would punish those who kicked him out. And lastly, we have Molly Parker. Miss Parker is obsessed with her daughter's success, and that's all you need to know about her. She often quarreled with Mr. Kelly because he refused to raise her daughter's annual grade. The headmistress, Miss Barr, supported him on this. I know that doesn't look like a motive for murder, but it could have been enough for Miss Parker. So those are our suspects and our victims. Now let's go ahead and light the ritual candle. Get out the dowsing rods. Hear a door closing. So many creepy paintings here. There's another room over here with something in there. I see a wheel. Interesting. But for now, let's go ahead and figure out these victims. What are the killer's features? Let's start with Mr. Kelly. Noise is coming from this direction. Here. A green dinosaur. Green dinosaur. Ugh. What is that sloshing sound? That's disgusting. This kitchen has no fridge. I just realized there's a stove. No fridge. A sink. Door closed. So, a dinosaur. Toys. The color of the toy shows the color of the murderer's eye, so it's green. Go ahead and scroll. We have green eyes. Mr. Knirk has green eyes, so he's still a suspect. Diana, she has green eyes. Mr. Spencer Brine has blue eyes, so he is innocent. Miss Parker also has green. Let's go ahead and try Miss Barr. See what we find. This direction? There's one of those mirrors. We gotta be careful of those. Look, it's headed this way. In here, perhaps? Oh, the closet. So it looks like That's red, so I think that's brown. A brown dress. I hear static, like a TV is on. Let's go ahead and see what a brown dress means. Make sure there's no whispers. The color of the clothes will tell you the color of the hair. So brown hair. Who has brown hair? So we have Mr. Konurk, he has brown hair, so he's still a suspect. And Diana also has brown, so she's a suspect. Miss Parker has black, so she's innocent. So it's between Kristen Konurk and Diana Kelly. I'm hearing noises. Sounds like crawling. Now, as for the next bit of the puzzle, I hear a mirror. It's close in here. Shall we see what happens? Let's find out what happens if we don't cover the mirror. For science. I want to know. We are giving it a lot of time. Hold on. Something black. Something's emerging. It's a spirit. Oh, she's coming this way. Ma'am! Stay back. She went through the door. Whoa. I hear her footsteps. Sloshing around. There she is. Ma'am? Should we get close to her? Let's do it. Wow. Interesting. You did. Alright, and now we're back. So I just went ahead and put their descriptions in the book. And now we're on to the date. So, according to this, let's see, where did it say? Their death right here. January 28th, 1904 at 1. Both of them died at the same time. January 28th. Now, they said it was 1 hour before. January 28th. 1904. So it should be at 12, not 1, because it said 1 hour before. Where is it? Autopsy shown that they were poisoned an hour before their death. Let's start with Mr. Well, first let's mark these guys innocent. So, Spencer Bryan is innocent. Molly Parker is innocent. Now we have Mr. Tristan Konurk. Where were you at 12? He was close. He was there. He was there. Where does it say it? Is it on here somewhere? Let me see. Date of death. Let's try Diana. So she was way over here. Okay. So she was way over there at Rutland, and he was the one at Nowra Road, which was an hour before their death. So let's go ahead and see. Oh. So he's the murderer. She's innocent. Let's go ahead and let our police officer brother know what's going on. That one was fairly easy. So we have him. Mark where the killer was during the poisoning. He was here. And send the 2 features of his by using the dowsing on the 2 victims. Did that. Send. Excellent. Mr. Knurk told the investigators about how the school treated his son. The teachers did their best to make him quit the school. This Irish boy should know his place, and other nonsense you'll hear in old families. It all ended with the teacher persuading other children to beat him up. It worked too well, and now this boy will not be able to walk. Mr. Knurk said that his son's future was taken from him, and he couldn't bear it. I won't say that I condone his decision, but I understand him. The connection with our old woman turned out to be a dead end. Turns out that she was in active correspondence not only with the headmistress, but with several professors throughout the country. They discussed some scientific issues. I'll study her letters and report the result later. Day 3. Working disagreements. An old policeman asked us for help. He used to work with our grandma, but stopped after police cut all ties with her. If we help him, he will tell us why. This interested me, so I decided to agree. The case itself is solved. Mr. Bones, a sailor dismissed from the Navy, quarreled with his new employer over money and killed him during a scuffle. He threw the body into the basement of some abandoned house. Bones' confession is already on my desk. The problem is that the murder took place at night, and Bones was drunk, so he has absolutely no memory in which cellar the body lies. The relatives of the murdered man asked to find the body for a burial, determine the hour of death, and find where the victim and Mr. Bones were at the time of the murder. If you succeed, this cop will tell us something new about our old woman. So we have Mr. Aaron Sharp, who was the victim. Mr. Sharp was the owner of a small bookstore in Barnhill Street. Recently, he decided to expand and hire a young assistant named Colin Bones. Witnesses claim that they often argued, especially recently. And then we have Mr. Bones here, age 16. Wow, what a young guy. Colin Bones is a former sailor. Bones met Mr. Sharp while serving in the Navy. According to a neighbor's testimony, Mr. Bones came to work on January 2nd drunk. Mr. Sharp took him out of the store and they went somewhere else. During the interrogation, Mr. Bones admitted that he attacked Mr. Sharp and hid the body in the basement of a nearby abandoned house. Can't remember exactly where it happened. So, what do we need to do? Determine the location of the victim at the hour of death. Determine the location of the suspect at the hour of death. Go ahead and light our ritual candle, as it were. The Wheel of Thanatos will help you find the exact time of death. It is located on the first floor. Wheel of Thanatos. Could be in this room with the wheel. Oh, this is where we saw it from here. This was blocked off before. Nice. Place the victim's case on a stand. Here you go. Follow the instructions in the book. Make sure that the ritual candle is lit. Got it. Put the victim's dossier on a stand. Determine the zodiac sign by the victim by using the table on the next page. So his date of birth was July 11th. Mine's July 10th, so he should be Cancer. Yes, he's Cancer, just like me. Alright? So he's a Cancer. Turn the wheel at Thanatos so that the black arrow points to the zodiac sign of the person. Black arrow, Cancer. Identify the key letter of the first name. It depends on the element as described on the next page. Key letter of the first name. The key letter of the name. The first letter of the name. Well, his first letter of the name is A. Aaron. So that should be... yeah, it should be A for Aaron. Open the Chaldean table on the next page. Determine the number for the key letter of the name. A for Aaron, that would be 1. Okay, turn the wheel of Thanatos so that the red arrow points to the key number of the name. There's a red arrow. Key number would be 1. Right? Key letter of the first name. First letter of the name. Yeah, that'd be A. Fire sign. Wait, right here. Fire sign, that's down there as well. No. Since he's a Cancer, it'd be the purple. The key letter of the name is the last letter of the name. So the last letter of the name is actually N. That's my mistake. So what would be N? That'd be 5. So the red should go on 5. Almost messed that up. Now, what next? Identify the key letter of the last name. It depends on the element as described on the next page. The water sign. If the surname has identical letters, then the key letter of the surname is the last one. If not, then it's the first one. The dog. That's creepy. That is creepy. Oh, whispering. She's there. We gotta find the mirror. It's shattered. Oh, you know what? That's probably because we tested it. We tested it, and we've unleashed her. Now she's always watching, waiting. Oh, shoot, the ritual's almost done. Will she disappear? Will you go away with the ritual? Maybe I shouldn't have tested that. Wow. That was not good. We got so many more doors upstairs. We got attic. Check that out. Can't wait to go up there. Will she disappear after the ritual goes away? I'm curious. She is so creepy. I had no idea that she was here. We have a knock at the door. She is just watching and waiting. Let me try to extinguish it. She is still here, even after we extinguish it. Oh my gosh. Let's continue. She left. She's gone. But where? Yeah, we don't have time to look around. We have a job to do. Okay, so the surname has identical letters, then the key letter of the surname. If the surname has identical letters, it doesn't. Sharp, they're all different. If not, then it's the first one. Okay, so it's S. So S would be 3. Turn the wheel of Thanatos so that the blue arrow points to the key number. Blue arrow would be 3 then. Okay, now what? The sun icon means that the death happened in the morning. The moon icon, that it happened in the evening. So you need to add 12 to the hour wheel. I'm hearing noises. Don't forget the moon sign. What do you mean, don't forget the moon sign? The sun icon means that happened in the morning. The moon happened in the evening, so you need to add 12 to the wheel. Well, right here it says evening. We need to add 12 to the wheel. Oh, shoot. I hear a mirror. Nope. How do we add 12 to the wheel? Oh, here it is. So January 2nd, and it happened at midnight. So add 12 to the wheel, so it's at 12. Okay. Don't forget about the moon sign. I'm not. So what do I need to do now? Add 12. What is that? You hear that? Sounds like someone being tortured. Add a clue using the calendar. Oh. No? Oh, here. Here. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about the calendar. I got so distracted by the screaming moans. So that would be January 2nd. Oh, not 10th. That'd be at 2400. We got it. We did it. What do I do now? Find the location. Oh, I need his picture. Or maybe I need the victim, or not the victim, the suspects. Yeah, I can't take it. Or we're losing power on the ritual. I think we can get this real quick. Five. Rutland. Let me see his. Oh, we have to put the date in there. Right, it was 2400. January 2nd. What year? 1904. Where's his death? Here. And where were you on that date? He was at 6 Meadow. Oh, okay. The ritual candle. I thought something bad happened. So, determine the location of the victims at the hour of death. But the victim's location at the hour of death was on 6 Meadow Street. Determine the location of the suspect at the hour of death. Location of the suspect at the hour of death. He was there at 6 Meadow Street as well. That's it. We checked the place you indicated and found the body, so our new friend agreed to tell us about his work with our grandma. Previously, she was often approached by local officers, and she helped them without any charge. It all ended because of the last case. She found for them one particular brutal game, but they were released because of the personal order of Judge Brooks. The next day, all 12 criminals shot themselves. They say that the last of them was muttering something before his death. It was something about the voice of God calling from beyond. The police didn't work with our old woman after that. Day 4. Sins of the Past. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that second episode of Prognostic. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the Discord and Twitter down in the description, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Prognostic.